Good evening. Welcome to the Fleetwood Area High School Journalism, Art, and Business Honor Awards Night. Tonight we'll be honoring students for the National Art Honor Society, National Business Honor Society, Quill and Scroll International Honor Society, several Tiger Awards, among others. To kick things off for the evening, we're going to start we'll hear from Dr. Annie Schroeder. Thank you.
Hello, thank you. First, I would just love for us to give a big round of applause for the amazing individuals on the stage that we're honoring tonight. So I am Dr. Annie Schroeder, and I'm going to be discussing and introducing the National Art Honor Society students for their induction and their honors awards. So hello and welcome to the National Art Honor Society induction and honors ceremony. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude to honor the following students on their achievement in the arts at Fleetwood High School. I am one of our high school art teachers and the advisor of Fleetwood's National Art Honor Society chapter. The arts are a bridge to many aspects of life. The arts bridge together science, math, history, economics, language arts, languages. The arts are a catalyst for ideas to become action. Through the visual arts, students get to express their ideas with one another. And in this honor society, we have rigorous standards that students have to meet and criteria in order to be inducted tonight. Before I begin honoring our students, I want to provide you with some background information on our honor society. The students tonight sitting before you have achieved great accomplishments in order to be a part of our society. NAHS is a national honor society that's recognized for its academic excellence, community service in the arts through the entire United States, and not every high school has a chapter of the National Art Honor Society. The criteria for being inducted and maintaining scholarship and membership includes maintaining a 95% grade average in arts courses. It's through submitting an application involving essays, personal artworks, and ideas surrounding community service in the arts, and a minimum of 8 hours of community service. I want you to know that our students are excellent, and what they dream of, aspire to, and have achieved are noteworthy. We have students who have accomplished 20 plus hours this school year of community service through our program in creating art and engaging with the community. This year we have hosted 2 blurb events for students throughout our high school for creative writing based around themes that help provide ideas for our Tiger Paw student-run magazine. We have created and sold holiday cards and winter cards to the community, sang Christmas carols, made friendship bracelets, and we have collaborated with kindergarten students at Andrew Mayer Elementary School with our annual monster drawing, which will be on display at our high school art show tomorrow night. It was important to me to explain just how prestigious the National Art Honor Society is because it is near and dear to my heart, and all of our students who are accepting an award tonight are either being inducted or maintaining their inducted status, and our seniors will be receiving honor cords that they will be wearing at our graduation ceremony. At this time, I'd like to call up our NAHS president, Kayla Laux, because she will be speaking and giving you some insight to her past experiences as a high school student involved in NAHS.
Good evening. My name is Quill, and I'm the president of National Art Honor Society here at Fleetwood. Next year, I plan to attend the University of Maryland, Baltimore County to study theater with a concentration in design and production. What I love about theater is the opportunity to create emotion, encourage perspective change, and challenge my audience to look at the world through a different lens. Visual art has this opportunity as well. Every person comes to realize in this world that it changes. Your environment changes. The environment that you walk into is never the same as the environment you walk out of. There is a cycle in life, the ups and downs of the system, and then there are times where you just feel stuck. You have to wait because the timing just doesn't add up, and there is very little that you can do. I've spent the last 4 years going through an art department that has experienced many changes. In many ways, I have learned just as much looking back on my time in various art classes than I did going through them. Through hindsight, I have been able to realize the benefits and the roads that I have taken that have influenced my path in high school. Starting in my freshman year, I took a class called Humanities, a course that both challenged me and laid the foundation for my next 4 years by asking questions such as, what is art? What is truth? What is the human condition? Can you even define these concepts? I learned that action without intention and emotion is often meaningless. What is life without emotion? What is life if not emotion? Art is a physical embodiment of the feelings, both good, bad, and undefined. The challenge of creating something real. Art is not always pretty. It never has to be pretty. Sometimes it is ugly or dirty, but it is always real. It is always deep, and it is always meaningful. Which brings me to my challenge for the inductees of our National Art Honor Society. You have all accomplished a lot, and I sincerely congratulate each and every one of you for the hard work and dedication you have put into where you are. You are members of the Fleetwood High School National Honor Society. Naming something is the first step in identifying it. You have achieved this title. Now what will you do with it? What is your purpose? What is your identity beyond the title? Don't get stuck there. The timing does not always have to be right. There is still much you can do and accomplish now. I challenge you to take ownership of your art and of National Art Honor Society here at Fleetwood and do something. Anything that you want. It doesn't have to be work. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to have passion, depth, and feel real to you. Go out, get dirty, explore the human condition, find truth. I look forward to seeing what you all will be able to change, create, and accomplish. Thank you.
And so at this time, I will be calling up students to receive their honors cords and certificates, and Kayla is going to be placing our honor cord around our seniors next. So seniors, if you're a little taller, just bend down a tad. So Ash Bean. Mariana Carinante. Bridget Dashowitz. Emily Ellis. Izzy Finari. Gemma. Kayla Laux. She doesn't have to do it for herself. Gabriella Linderman. Brielle Mark could not be with us tonight, but Brielle Mark. Ismaila Mathurin. Katie Milishowski. Kylie Pearsall. Kira Perkins. Claire Roth. Abigail Stella. And Veronica Tucci. She could not be here tonight, so let's honor Veronica. Penny Wentz. Aiden Bochiki. And Michaela Yelitz. Thank you. One last round of applause for all of our NAHS students. And next, I would like to present Mrs. Sarah Sanaki for Quill and Scroll Awards. For Quill and Scroll Awards.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Annie. As we begin the second portion of our awards ceremony tonight, we will be initiating and recognizing members of the second of three prestigious honor societies to which our students can earn membership. To be a student member, let me try that again. Please be proud of your student member. A graduate of our programs and a successful community member stated it best: the prestige of being inducted into these specific scholarly honor societies requires much more specialized time, effort, and individual work to meet the qualifications to be inducted than any other I've been a part of. And this is a student who's graduated from Albright's honors program. Specifically speaking of our Quill and Scroll chapter, in its alumni, we have students who have excelled in areas such as editorial, literary, business, photography, art, and graphic design. These students' general scholarship places them among the best in our school. Our chapter and our teachers hold membership as an honor that represents the highest forms of journalistic and media achievements. Quill and Scroll itself is an international honorary society for high school journalists. It was organized on April 10th, 1926 at the University of Iowa by renowned pollster George H. Gallup and a group of 9 high school advisors for the purpose of encouraging and recognizing individual student achievement in journalism and scholastic publication. Since its founding, school chapters have been granted to more than 11,300 high schools in all 50 states, the District of Columbia, and has expanded to 29 foreign countries. Fleetwood holds one of the earliest PA Quill and Scroll chapters, being a recognized chapter since 1937. This provides our journalists with more opportunities to help them pursue their potential in the world of journalism and media. They can receive scholarship money towards their college expenses, enter critiques of their work, and they also have the opportunity to receive regular Quill and Scroll communications on current media and journalism events. To become a lifetime member under the Fleetwood Charter, a student must meet 5 criteria. He or she must be junior or senior classification and in good standing. He or she must also be scholarly in the top third of their graduating class. They must have done stellar work in journalism in some form of high school media in this school year. They must be recommended by the advisor of their publication, and they must be approved for membership by the Quill and Scroll Executive Director. Each advisor will recognize their respective students. Each new member will receive a Quill and Scroll pin, and the seniors will be recognized this evening, will also be receiving their Navy and Gold cord to be worn at graduation. The returning senior members, those who've been in media for more than a year, 2 years, will also receive a certificate of achievement for being recognized by the Society for the 2nd year. Some of these students are shared through publications, so you may hear their name more than once. I have the honor of being the advisor to 2 forms of journalism now, the yearbook and the Paul Print magazine. And I will start with our yearbook students. I'd like to induct Yasmin Rahim. I'd also like to honor Haley Mulder, who I believe is still at softball. Taryn Seidel. And last but definitely not least, Avery Whiteup. And I have 3 young ladies who have spent a lot of time working on our new magazine this year. Erin Kasperwitz. Kayla Laux. And Haley Olivieri. And now we'll pass it on to Mr. Sean Gaston.
Thank you. So I will be inducting 3 juniors this year who have excelled in the Tiger Television program that we have here at the high school. I think it's worth mentioning some former students, inductees, from the Tiger TV program have gone on to do many things in both the television and the film industry, from the writing side of it to running their own production businesses. The three students that I'm going to be bringing up are juniors, and they will be receiving a pin. Would Sydney Guida? Teddy Kelly. I'll give that to him tomorrow, first period. And James Tiemann. Right, now I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Howard.
Thank you. So my name is Mr. Haupt, Zachary Haupt, I guess. You can call me by my first name. And I'm the advisor for the Tiger Times school newspaper. If you've never visited our website, we're at thetigertimes.com. And we had a smaller staff this year, but certainly a very deserving staff of all the accolades that we can provide. There is one student in particular who I am acknowledging as a new, member of Quill and Scroll. Someone who is moonlighting for some of the other things as well, and that would be Aaron Kasparovich. I'm going to transition now to our first of the individual awards for the evening, presenting the Tiger Times Recognition Award. And so I'll begin. When I first met Owen Williams, the recipient of this award, he was kind of the biggest mystery that I'd ever had in my teaching career. And that was partially because we were still wearing masks at the time, and the mask went up above his nose, and his hair went below his nose, and so I really didn't know anything about this guy. And I guess it was a little bit of the cynical teacher in me who thought, well, he's clearly asleep in there, but he's upright, so I can't yell at him or anything along those lines. And it's been a very steady evolution of my knowledge of this young man over the course of the last 3 years. And it's been enormously rewarding as well. Back in that sophomore year when I taught him in English, he was pretty quiet, but he was also someone who knew the right answer, and when he was frustrated that other people didn't, he would be the guy to help us out. And I eventually had him last year for the first time in the Tiger Times, which is what he's being rewarded for today. And he revealed himself to also be an incredibly voracious reader. Reading the kinds of books that English teachers read, not the kind of books that I usually see the high schoolers reading. And that was also very, very, very rewarding, and my respect for him grew enormously. Seriously, there were things that I wouldn't pick up, and Owen Williams would read them. So that was fantastic to see as well. In addition to that, the work that he would produce for the Tiger Times was diverse and oftentimes very important. He would talk about politics. He's got a very big interest in politics, and so that's a component of his oeuvre. Talking about health and exercise. He even wrote an article on toxic masculinity, and I think the last piece that he just produced for us was one on the Iran-Israel conflict. Lots of really important, really interesting work that he's done over the course of the past 2 years. And now, of course, he's a senior. And he's lucky enough, or I'm lucky enough, I can't decide which, that at least on every day 6, he spends half the day in my classroom. And I've gotten to know him even better, and I have even more respect for the man. He's our president of the Tiger Times this year. To further reinforce the fact that he's such a voracious reader, there was one point in time this year so far where we were accidentally reading the same book at the same time, which was even cooler than you can imagine. And the best thing I can possibly say about Owen is that he is an astute intellectual citizen who's legitimately concerned about the world. And that's what makes the best kind of journalist you could be. And so, without any further ado, I'd like to award Owen Williams with the Tiger Times Recognition Award. I will turn things over to Mr. Gaston again.
All right, so every year when we have a worthy junior or senior, Tiger TV gives out the Tiger Paw Media Award. And this year, it's going to a junior. Would Sydney Guida please come forward? Found out that Sydney's thinking about pursuing a career in the film industry, and I'm going to help her get there if she so chooses to pursue that career. And being that you are a junior, no pressure, but we're expecting big things next year, your senior year, Mr. B and I. So the award says Fleetwood Area High School and Tiger TV certifies that Sydney Guida has shown outstanding achievement in communications and media, and is therefore awarded this Tiger Paw Media Award, given this 8th day of May 2024, signed by myself, Mr. Barnett, and Mr. Hunt. Congratulations, Sydney. And now I'm going to turn things over to Mrs. Saraceno.
All right, so I'm not nearly as long-winded as Mr. Howe, but I do have a lot of recognitions to give. Want to take the time to recognize our Paw Print News Magazine students first. We have a very tiny little mighty staff this year, and Mr. B, Mr. Kirby Barnett, and I co-advise that with the help of Dr. Schroeder and her art students. It's a compilation of Fleetwood-wide K-12 news media, as well as art and literary contributions. Our second edition is due out at the end of the month, and we do have fall edition available if anyone's looking to buy one. They're $5, just saying. So I'm going to start with just a little token of our appreciation for the girls. Haley Olivieri, I'm giving you a little gift for your best efforts to stay organized and meet a deadline, for working on time management skills, and also for being a source of comic relief. We spend a lot of quality time together, so we get to know each other pretty well as a little staff. The next young lady I'd like to recognize for her dedication to the craft of journalism, for being an excellent example from year one. Erin Kesperitz is probably one of the hardest working, is known for completing not just our very first edition last school year, but also spending the time to do it again this year for 2 more editions. Erin. And I'd like to also recognize a young lady for going above and beyond in the efforts of both editing and creation, of holding the publication to the highest standards, and for keeping me in line throughout the school year. I'd like to recognize Kayla Laux for your extraordinary dedication and for your love of everything artifacts. All right, I'm just going to keep going. Next, I'd like to take the opportunity to recognize the students who are also working on a super big publication, the 2024 Tiger Tail Yearbook. This group has committed their entire school year to photography, writing, and editing the most widely viewed publication in the school. The following members will receive a gift from me, as well as their staff t-shirt. I'm going to start with our junior president, Gayla Fenstermacher. Our copy editor, Jordan Fickus. Hey, Jordan. She gonna make it? Oh, that's right. I knew that. Our athletics editor, Jackson Kessler. Our secretary, Jaden Clemmer. Our treasurer, Ismaila Matherin. Our head editor is Haley Mauger, and she's still playing softball. And accompanying her on the softball field is a dedicated staff member, Isabel Santangelo. We have a dedicated staff member from afar because she's taking the class as an independent study, and that's Claire Roth. And our senior president is Avery Wyden. All right, I'm gonna just warn you ahead of time, I might cry a little bit. The last award that I always get to give is the Kylie Stewart Yearbook and Quill and Scroll Award. This is a scholarship that I have traditionally given to students that have actively enjoyed working on the high school yearbook and are also members of Quill and Scroll. I had the joy of working with Kylie and two of her siblings, her older sister Casey and her younger brother Connor. This year I received permission from the Stewart family to give two $500 scholarships. Each of the girls will receive a certificate created by Mrs. Stewart herself. The two young ladies that will be receiving the scholarship are both juniors with a ton of potential to use their skills anywhere they put their minds. They are both confident, caring, mature, helpful, and willing to give of their time to me as well as others. These girls are a reflection of what Kylie gave to the world. Yasmin, Fahim, and Terrence Seidel. That's why I wait to the end to do the blubbering. I'm going to turn it back over to Sean Gaston on behalf of Mrs. Kelly Ackerman.
I have a script. All right. So I'm going to be presenting the National Business Honor Society Awards. So it says here that the Pennsylvania Future Business Leaders of America chapter of the National Business Honor Society is designed to recognize those juniors and senior members of FBLA who truly excel in academic preparation and an eventual career in the business world. Pennsylvania FBLA recognizes that in order to succeed as a true business leader, our members need to be well prepared in terms of their academics, career skills, and leadership development. FBLA chapters in the state of Pennsylvania allow members to submit an application to be recognized in the National Business Honor Society. The following are criteria that must be met. They must have an overall high school cumulative GPA of at least 3.5, have an overall cumulative GPA of at least 3.5 in business, computer, and information technology courses with a minimum of 2 completed courses, have demonstrated leadership potential through services as a chapter officer, committee leader, or other participation in chapter activities, and have clearly defined career objectives. The inductees were announced and recognized with a ribbon to wear during the PA-FBLA State Leadership Conference held in Hershey in April. Our new inductees, will be receiving a membership certificate along with an Honor Society pin. All senior members that were inducted last year or this year will also be receiving blue and gold cords to wear for graduation. This evening, I'm proud to recognize 3 new students that applied for and were granted membership into the National Business Honor Society. Please, when you hear your name called, see Mrs. Sanaki for your certificate, pin, or cord. Aiden Sumas has taken Accounting 1, Introduction to Business, Sports and Entertainment Business, Sports and Entertainment Marketing, and Investing for Your Future. A fun fact about Aiden is that he received 12 varsity letters for sports in 4 years, and he was only the 6th basketball player to reach 1,000 points. His favorite memory in FBLA was attending the regional competition for the past 3 years. In the fall, he will be attending Kutztown University to major in finance business and play baseball. His future career goal is to be a successful businessman that is respected by his peers. He applied for the National Business Honor Society because it reflects his dedication to academic excellence, his passion for his studies in business, and his desire to grow personally and professionally through a community of like-minded individuals. Congratulations. Haley Olivieri. Haley's taken entrepreneurship, business leadership, and news magazine courses in high school. Her favorite part of FBLA was standing on stage at the state competition and realizing that she had just qualified for nationals. This summer, she will be representing Fleetwood at the FBLA National Competition in Orlando, Florida, in the Social Media Strategies event. She will be attending Kutztown University in the fall to major in public relations. Her future career plans include working for a fashion makeup company as a public relations specialist and then opening up her own marketing firm. She applied for the National Business Honor Society because she wanted to challenge herself and learn more about business. A little side note about Haley, she started writing books in her free time and hopes to become a published author one day. Congratulations. Chloe Rich. Chloe has taken business law at Fleetwood and Business 101 through RAC. Her favorite memory is from FBLA when standing on stage at the state competition, she and her teammate qualified for nationals. Chloe will also be representing Fleetwood this summer at the national competition in Orlando, Florida for her community service project. In the fall, Chloe will be attending Bucknell University to major in neuroscience on a pre-med track. Her ultimate career goal is to become a doctor of medicine and work as a pediatric neurorehabilitation specialist. That's a mouthful. Chloe chose to apply for the National Business Honor Society because it would recognize her for hard work in FBLA and the business courses that she has taken. A little fun fact about Chloe is that she has taught herself how to play 7 different instruments. Congratulations. There are also 2 seniors that were inducted last year and will be receiving their graduation cords this evening. Joshua Felker. Joshua has taken business law, entrepreneurship, and investing in your future. A little fun fact about Joshua is that he has a pet Russian tortoise. His favorite memory in FBLA was when he received 5th place in broadcast journalism at the state competition. He plans to attend Dickinson College in the fall to pursue a degree in biology and then attend law school. His future career plans are to become a lawyer and help as many people as he can. He applied for the National Business Honor Society because he felt it was a great way to reflect his preparation for his future career. Congratulations. Rochelle Achina. Rochelle has taken Investing for Your Future and photography in high school. A fun fact about Rochelle is that she collects pennies, and the oldest one she has dates back to 1910. She plans on attending the University of Pittsburgh in the fall to obtain a bachelor's degree in data science. Her future career goal is to become a data analyst. Her favorite memory in FBLA is hanging out with friends at FBLA events and exploring all the cool places that FBLA has taken her. Rochelle will be competing with Chloe at the national competition this summer with their community service project. She applied for the National Business Honor Society because FBLA has provided her with a lot of valuable experiences, and she wants to continue that journey and get recognized for her hard work. Congratulations, Rochelle. Congratulations to all our National Business Honor Society members. All right, and I am next, and I will be presenting the Future Business Leaders of America Awards and the Kylie Stewart Leadership and Teamwork Scholarship. The Kylie Stewart FBLA Leadership and Teamwork Award is awarded to a junior or senior that has actively participated in FBLA competitions. In addition, this successful problem solver will have strong leadership skills along with the ability to promote teamwork. This year we have 2 recipients for this award. For the past 2 years, they have done everything together and have almost identical resumes when it comes to FBLA. For instance, both students have been multi-year qualifiers in the FBLA state competition and are now 2-time national competition competitors. This in itself is a huge accomplishment. Both of these students have also run large-scale chapter projects 2 years in a row and worked with businesses and community organizations in and around the community. Last year they worked on separate chapter projects, and this year they combined their efforts and worked together to run a community service project. Chapter projects require a large amount of time, effort, and dedication to make them successful. These 2 students have been chapter officers for our FBLA chapter this year and led many of the meetings, as well as planning and organizing activities, awards, and recognition for individuals and the chapter. They were also instrumental in organizing and running the 8th grade middle level chapter this year. They head to the middle school every other Friday afternoon and lead activities to teach business skills to the middle level members. And as you heard earlier, both are now officially inducted in the National Business Honor Society. These 2 will be greatly missed next year in FBLA. It is my pleasure to announce that this year's recipients of the Kylie Stewart FBLA Leadership and Teamwork Awards go to Chloe Rentschler and Rochelle Achina. And now I will turn it over to Ms. Nyman for some closing remarks.
First of all, let's have another round of applause for our award recipients. As we listen to all of the amazing accomplishments of the young individuals here on stage, I think we really need to recognize the fact that these young people go beyond our traditional academic rock star. These individuals exhibit additional qualities that are going to really make them valuable assets to the world as they, either this year or next year, go out in the world and showcase their talents and their special characteristics. Some of those include that creativity, those leadership skills, the ability to solve problems, and the fact that these individuals demonstrate this regularly here at school and also out in the community as they do the various number of hours of community service that they've accomplished, really speaks to the level of support that they have, not only here at school from their school advisors and teachers, but also to you, their parents, family, friends, and community members that help support them and provide them the opportunities and those opportunities that you've created for them all throughout their lives. So also want to congratulate you as the support members and structures that they have. And as we close this evening, we would like to mention that we hope you are able to return tomorrow night for our art show and our one musical concert. But if you are not able to return tomorrow night to view the art show, we do want to know that it is sort of a soft open tonight. It's not entirely finished, but you are welcome to take a few moments and walk through the art hallway to see that. And so I wish you a safe travel home, and hopefully we can see you back here tomorrow night. Thank you.